What's going on? Just another day as a lifeguard. You know, I like to park up front because I'm important. I feel like I am.
I'm just heading into work now. You know, this is basically where we work. I mean, you know, it's a pool. It's a night. Well, actually, it's defined as an aquatics facility, or aquatic center. That's why aquatic center. You know, I try to keep it light when I come to work. You know, just the necessities: suit, pack, whistle, sunglasses. These are all very important things. You know, but to be completely honest with you, you know, I mean, it's just this is just, you know, this is my daily life. I walk from usually the back of the parking lot to the front. I walk in the door, I sit down, I lifeguard. That's about it.
Nothing special. If you want to, you know, if you want to be noticed by everybody, we like to walk around this way so they can see through the glass. It makes you feel good. You know, and you walk in the door, and this is basically what you do.
So, Trey, could you tell me a little bit about your job here?
My job here, as in my job at
As your job?
the aquatic center, not
Yes.
the gym.
What are you?
I'm just making sure. Well, I'm a lifeguard here at the actually, as the pants denote, I'm a head lifeguard here at the aquatic center.
And what do you do here as a head lifeguard at the aquatic center?
Well, as a lifeguard, I couldn't tell you because I'm a head lifeguard.
My name is Chase Michael Peavy. I am the head lifeguard. I like to say head guard. It's cooler, shorter. Here at the aquatic center. That's aquatics with the S, so you need to fix that on your screen. Thank you.
But basically, to sum it up in a word or 10, I'm the head of the lifeguards.
So, you're a supervisor in a way.
I am the on-the-site supervisor, actually, as it were, and will be, hopefully.
So, do you ever find yourself having a lifeguard anymore now that you're a head lifeguard?
Being a lifeguard? Me?
Yes.
That's humorous, right? No, I'm just going to rotate now. You know, us lifeguards, we have to rotate each other out of the stand. I mean, sometimes, you know, we'll play jokes on each other and leave each other up for like 6 to 10 hours. But as a general basis, we try to rotate every 30 minutes. That's a general protocol. He's been up there for like 6.5 hours. He's probably gonna be pissed. But yeah, that's all right. We'll see what happens next. We'll see. Hey man, how's it going? Don't come! Lifeguard humor.
It's been like 6.5 hours.
Hey man. Hey man.
Hey, why don't you go your
I'll
dad
do
or
as much
something?
as I can do.
Let's go your dad.
Hey man, I'm truly jealous you got to suck your dad's wiener. What would you say the difference between being a head lifeguard and a lifeguard is? You put so much emphasis on it.
Well, as a head lifeguard, head guard is what I am. I tell the lifeguards what to do. They listen to me, and we go on about life.
Basically, what Kim checks, what we do around here is we're required to do these every hour. As you can see, we tend to skip many hours, and we hope we don't get in trouble. But what we do is we just test the water out, make sure that it's legal enough for people to swim in. Legal doesn't always mean comfortable, but as long as it's legal and we're not gonna get in trouble, there's no problem there.
What would you say the importance of that job is?
As a head guard?
As a head guard and a lifeguard, actually.
Hello, Donnie.
Steve.
Steve. The importance of being a head guard is basically, I'm here to make sure things go right. If a lifeguard's having sex with a patron, I've got to stop that.
I mean, I've been a head lifeguard for many, many moons. And, but when I was a lifeguard, I was basically the lifeguard that the head lifeguard then gave orders to. So I did things like clean the slide and then wax it. And occasionally, on a good day, I would have an ice cream halfway through my shift.
Some of the positives to being a lifeguard here is that our pool has water in it. A lot of other pools don't have water. You'd be amazed to find out.
That would I would be surprised.
Yes, but it's very common. And here, you can jump in and you don't hit concrete.
Any negatives you can think of?
None.
None.
No negatives. Have you had to rescue anyone personally?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah, there was a time.
Could you explain?
Well, I was walking along the deck and I saw a frog and it was jumping and it fell in. And so I went in to save it. Unfortunately, through resuscitative efforts, I actually crushed him and was unable to.
That's sad. So you're like a.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was unable to save him.
I'm sorry. We'll cut this. We'll cut this.
We should turn it up. Turn it up.
Come on, let's go! Come on! 1, 2, 3. I don't really want to talk about that.
Okay then.
I could work alone if I needed to. Let's just get that straight.
How do the coworkers interact with one another? Is that a friendly interaction? Do y'all hate each other?
Donnie.
Are you like a team, Steve?
Steve, it's close. We're close. Sometimes close, sometimes closer.
Well, you know what? In the lifeguard world, we're really a family. And because we date within that family, things get weird. We like to call ourselves the Mississippi or sometimes Louisiana Club, and people don't get that, but it's humorous. It's incest humor.
Now, your supervisor here, that's the one above you. I understand that you're a on-site supervisor.
No, I got
the
at least
the one above
half
you.
a boss.
The one above you. Could you talk a little bit about him or her?
Well, I got 4.
4
actually, yeah. Well, if you if you have an onion and some coleslaw, it's kind of like if you put all that together and then you light it on fire. It's delicious. Walking out of the pool right now, the Lifeguard Olympic Training Stadium. It's where our fiercest lifeguards reside. Out here we got our most feared and valued competitor. His name's T-Pain. This big guy right over here.
I like to get a little workout in. 1, 2.
So this is our exercise track. It's where we do our biking, sometimes our running. It's the biggest one in the state. So we think it's really nice. We're really fortunate to have something like this here. Keep us in shape, not just swimming. We can stay on top of our game. You know what I mean? It's really, it's one of those. Oh God! I think you broke my leg. Lifeguards have a very strict diet, all right? We eat strictly McDonald's Mondays, all right? Tuesdays for teriyaki chicken, usually for Manchu Wok. It's delicious, by the way. Wednesdays, the letter doesn't really match the food. It's Chick-fil-A, because they shut down on Sundays, and by some carryover effect, we got to Wednesday. Anyway, Thursday's pizza, usually from either Hungry Howie's or Pizza Hut. Friday is fair game. You can choose. Usually we choose Wingstop or Jimmy John's. both good choices. You know, sandwiches and wings, you can't go wrong. And then Saturday and Sunday, you know, I feel bad almost because on those days we use a high-fat dressing on our Caesar salads.
I understand.
And I hate to admit that because it's terrible for you. All right, it's terrible.
Well, let's move on.
And on Sunday, we are not allowed to get Diet Cola. We have to actually get full-blown, regular, no Splenda needed cola.
To become a lifeguard, what you need to do is first come to our class, come to our facility, so that we, myself, can teach you the ways of a lifeguard.
You actually have to be able to swim from one side of a kiddie pool to the other.
First requirements is swimming across the pool and surviving. We like survivors. We like guys that can actually swim across the pool and continue to breathe.
With at least 3 feet of water, you actually have to swim in one of the following strokes. Either the front crawl, the backstroke, the elementary backstroke, the jacketized backstroke. That's one where I actually jump like a jackrabbit through the water. It's a new stroke I invented, patent pending.
From there on, we have you pick up objects, heavy things off the bottom of the pool, sometimes other classmates that have drowned.
You actually have to pick a floating buoy or kickboard off the bottom of the hole and swim with it back to the edge. But here's a trick, Jim. You need to keep it out of the water. And holding a 3-ounce pull buoy is no easy task.
What are some of the skills they have to have?
Skills, like lifeguard skills, first aid skills, computer skills, karate skills. The computer skills are actually, the karate skills are in case we had a patron that we don't like. So it's the passive side of karate. We actually call it passive foo.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna talk.
You can tell it right to her.
Becoming a lifeguard, you can't do it. I'm special, you're not. There's nothing to that. Don't feel bad about it. Just enjoy coming to the pool and seeing me be a lifeguard. That's how it is. It's life, people.
Yeah, well, there you have it, America. That's exactly why you should come out and become a lifeguard and support this. Yeah, thank you very much. Take care. I would like to say this to all the people in the world who want to come here to our establishment and swim, just to have fun, bring their kids, whatever. And all I have to tell them is off.
Hot. You don't want to touch it normally.
You know,
but isn't it kind of a serious job there, Trey?
You know, one could say serious, but it really depends on your meaning of the word. I mean, is hardcore pornography serious? Is it compared to softcore pornography? I don't know, you tell me. But you know, you come to the world of lifeguarding, you can go to another pool, or you can come here. This is almost like if Peter Jackson had directed Backdoor Sluts 9. He's late for his post. He jumps the wall. We have palm trees, which give you that beachy feel. So you almost want to believe you're with naked men, women.
Doesn't want to say no.
The fence. Don't worry about it.
Got a little nervous there. Sorry.
And that is basically, in a nutshell, a day in the life of a lifeguard.
Think you know, but you have no idea.
So until next time, guys. Yeah!